To a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Taylor moving under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Wilson Contreras, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and a count now even up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the third out. Cardinals 0. Mets coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Sonny Gray. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting second.
Juan Soto now.
Juan Soto.
And that one hammered. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's a Mets lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Queens, top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Let's go, New York.
Senga back to work. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor gets under it, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Batting 6, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate.
Let's go, Nash.
That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7, right fielder Jordan Walker.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Let's go, Max.
Ball 1,
Ball one,
no
no
strikes. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And the
Count
first
1-0.
offering is not close. Walker off of first with 2 away. And there's a
2-0.
ball. Out there to center. Taylor hustling after it. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And another ball. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
2-1.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And the polar bear strikes out.
Batting fifth, left
Here's
fielder,
Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's Jesse Winker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Walker makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Mets go down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Mason Wynn right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Alec Burleson next up, tag, and he's picked off.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1. Base down.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a
1
hitter.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That
1
one
ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one's in there, 0-1. And that is out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Down in order go the Mets. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Citi Field. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2-1 now. On the ground to short. Lindor gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 down, base is empty. Ball 1 there. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. That one fouled off, 2-2. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So up next, Brendan Donovan. Fly to center his first time.
Aye.
That's off the mark. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, right field. Soto makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Going 1.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it skips in the dirt. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Juan Soto. Fly to left his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And now it's Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Man at first, one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Alonso stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one in the air, center field. Scott settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets strand one. Still no score. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Nootbaar in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Stepping in, Jordan Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Herrera, the next to hit, takes outside. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Tosses across to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in Queens, here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Gray back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's down and in.
2.
And that's outside. 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And, you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's too low. And it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Alvarez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one hit to right. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Sliced hard but foul. That's a strike.
Really going after him here.
One
All
ball,
fastballs
two
to get
strikes.
ahead in the count.
And that
Ball,
one off
that's
the
out.
outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is inside. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now
for
here's
the
a speed
Cardinals,
threat,
center
outfielder
fielder,
Victor Scott.
the second.
Late on that fastball.
You know, these Cardinals,
0-1
as this
to count.
game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And the batter now, Mason Wynn, in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge, and 1-1. And strike two.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That one
Ball
just
two.
misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
The
one
count is
misses. Full count now. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Late swing, foul to the left. Senga picks to
No, he's
first.
safe.
Win back on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Lindor, that's
He's
one.
out.
Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Right through there for a strike. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. The shortstop takes the
Outside.
ball. Popped up. Arenado moving under this one. And there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. Rip to third. Arenado to first in time. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting third baseman, Mark Vientos.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark Vientos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Pete Alonso. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses, and the count is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Thompson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out.
Nimmo in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now the lefty fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two balls.
In the
two
dirt,
strikes.
blocked. Goes to second.
Yep, he
Save.
made it.
and he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Alonso at second with 2 down. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7. Here's Contreras now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Butto getting ready to go. Minter warming up as well. And a count 1-2. And that's
2-2
too high.
count.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that is downstairs. 3-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground,
That
right
ball's
side, and that's just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's a
and the
ball.
tying
Take your
run
break.
is on base.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Arenado in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
High fly ball out to center field. Brings it in. 1 away. And now Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Look out!
That hit him. He's
And
got
it
first.
hit him.
Now batting.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kodai Senga is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, A.J. Minter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Lars Nootbaar.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with
1-1 the count.
runners on, you got to get ahead in the count. so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. So the tying run at second gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Nope.
Just
Ball
misses there.
That's a really good take.
Ball, that's inside.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that just misses.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Contreras headed home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Go ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss. inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens, leading off, Jesse Winker. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He hammers one out to right. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Leahy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Taylor up for the third time here, watches that one miss. That one missing inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man at first, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Pickoff throw. Taylor dives back in safely. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One on, nobody out, a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's the strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one missed. Next offering is down low. Juan Soto waiting to hit for the Mets. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Herrera makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Pedro Pajes.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And here it comes. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Nunez also throwing. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. And that's down and away.
Two balls, no strikes.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Nope, that's down.
Alec Burleson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
1 down. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Fought off foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals 1.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Fernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Michael Ciani into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Well, one-run game. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Down and away for ball 1. Fernandez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Walker ranging back, and that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that chops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
8-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next
One ball,
offering is
two
in the dirt. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Nimmo
That's
in
a
the box
ball.
with one away as he takes ball
1-0.
1. And that's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider
balls,
down
one
and
strike.
in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
just
Ball, that pitch is
missed.
out.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. And next for the Mets, Jesse Winker. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball one. Outside low, now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
2-1.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Cards.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman,
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Next pitch is outside. And a strike in there.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get two or three.
That one off the mark. And now 3-1. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That's in there, and it's a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. Cardinals now with just one out remaining.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Newtbar stands in with two away as he takes a ball. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Way out front for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Cardinals down to their final strike. This one smoked out to left. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.